I can't zoom in though. I can't zoom in. Zoom. Like zoom in. I can't zoom in.
boss.
What are you worried about?
Nice. Yeah. Pretty packed house, actually.
That's what like that, like
In the 14?
yeah.
Hey, yeah. Alright, so after the 10-minute warm-up, we're going to get started now.
the lineups. You want them? No, we could during the periods, the intermissions, whatever. Don't knock that over.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go under here real quick.
I'm going to be back here anyway, so.
A little bit too. We have to work with this thing. All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome to tonight's senior night. That might be a little bit too loud. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, I think that might be better. Yeah. All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's senior night between USF and UCF. Tonight, USF had 9 seniors, as you guys hopefully saw before the warm-ups. In goal tonight for the UCF Knights is number 30, Drake Crawford. And in net for the USF Knights is number 31, Zachary Lennox. UCF is currently fighting for a playoff spot right now as they are ranked 18th in the AAU Division II right now. And USF is ranked 6th right now. As this will be the last regular season game of the season for both teams, and then followed by playoffs and nationals. And here we go, opening puck drop. Robert Renner, number 21, has it. Misfire over to Kevin Flanagan. Nick DeRiso behind his own net, off his backhand to Zachary Fleer. Picked up by Matthew Scribner. Trying to find Thomas Seiler. Up to the point for Flanagan, shot. Easy glove save for Lennox.
A fitting way to end this regular season for the USF Ice Bulls, because the war on I-4 is back in the Tampa Bay area. Yesterday, the Bulls had taken the win over UCF 6-3. We'll see if they can repeat somewhat of that performance.
Face-off won by USF. DeRespe getting harassed by Fuller. Grazzotti sends it down low. Fuller behind the net, trying to center it for Grazzotti. Off Tyler Cook. Off and back. Saucer cross up across the ice over to Grant Dietz, who goes over to Jake Duhame, and that's offside. Hopkins over to Joe Dre. Back to Hopkins. Big crowd out here on tonight for tonight's senior game. Lennox plays it over to Cook. Off the boards to Grant Dietz, who had a hat trick in last night's victory for USF. He's getting through some traffic right now on the left side. Trying to power move in on goal, loses it. Off and back now. Centers it to nobody's. Foot race. Pinnell trying to get there. Puck poked away by Enzo DeRespe. Christopher Hill looking for Pinnell. Intercepted by Tyler Cook as he gains the zone on the right side. Cook trying to center in front for Grant Dietz for a tip-in. Noah Knott trying to send it back down low. Grant Dietz picks it up. Around Wyatt Rogers. Dietz shot. Blocker saved by Crawford. Hill off the boards looking for Pinnell. Urag will pick it up as USF will get back on side. Down the right side, shot. Blocked in front and wide. Dustin Holtberg will pick it up as he dumps it in. Vaught trying to get it out the zone. Fleer trying to send it down in. Hit the skate of Hill. Cavallero shot off the glove of Crawford. Flanagan over to Rogers. Poked away, and USF will have to regroup. There's number 19, Nolan Ott, picking it up behind his own net. Stops up. Flanagan dumps it in. And that's offside as UCF will have to touch up again. Dustin Holberg looking for Fleer, intercepted by Seiler. Trying to make some moves around a couple USF players. And then loses it. Fleer too far for Urag. Flanagan quickly over to Renner. Pass intercepted by Cavallero on the right side. Looking for Urag. Fans with a shot. McKeev trying to pick it up. And skated up by Robert Renner. Gains the zone on the left side. Trying to dangle around Cook. Josh Schimmer picks it up. And he'll dump it in. Carson Mueller trying to center the puck in front. Cooper off the boards looking for McKeev. Across the other side, Aaron Cola. Potential 2-on-1. Tyler Snow. Shot. Pad saved by Crawford. Stowe. Couldn't get it. Picked up by Matthew Scribner right now. Stick lifted by Danny McKeough as Jacob Grisati, number 24, will dump it in for UCF. McKeough gains the blue line. Shot blocked in front by Hopkins off his foot. McKeough trying to beat Scribner to the puck as McKeough falls down. Scribner off the boards over to Fuller. But 3-on-1 right now for UCF. Shot, and he scores. Jacob Fuller.
Rifles it right in the net. UCF takes the early lead.
And UCF getting off to this one with a hot start, a 1-goal lead for them, as this is a must-win game for them if they want to have any chances of seeing the playoffs this season.
They did not have a hot start yesterday. Maybe this is the start they needed to possibly get it done today.
Holtberg on the draw against Sheehan. Fuller, the UCF player who just had that goal, sends it in on net, and it will be covered for a whistle by goaltender Drake Crawford. I think I'm seeing a Gators jersey there. Can you pan over that one, maybe? There's a Gators jersey in the corner. We'll have to see it. Holtberg wins the faceoff. Nick DeRiso shot. Hit some traffic in front on the way and gloved up by Crawford. Tie up on the draw. Kevin Rosello to the point for Nick DeRiso. Shot. Easy save for Crawford, hitting the chest. As the Mang Bang getting the show started, or should I say the party started, Colby Mang.
This is a much more aggressive start for the UCF Knights. I don't know what they were missing last night, but I think they might have found it. I got it.
Dre trying to clear it out the zone. Nick DeRiso can't hold it in. Dre off the stick of Rogers. Seiler with some speed down the right side. Shot off the foot of Tyler Cook. Mang trying to get there. Picks it up. Trying to get it to Holtberg. Renner intercepts the pass to Rosello. DeRiso gives it over to Pennell. Over to Flanagan. To Wyatt Rogers. Had a chance to go to Renner. Cook over to Mang. Tap pass over to Kevin Rosello. On the right side, Kevin Rosello. Fans on the shot. Flanagan elects to just clear it out the zone. Picked up by number 17, Grant Dietz. Is he going to go the distance? Comes down the left side. Makes it dangle. Offenbach picks it up. Backhand shot and he scores! Adam Offenbach! Are you kidding me? Absolutely roofed it on the backhand. Top cheddar where mama keeps the cookies.
What a shot. USF ties it right back up.
Flanagan. Misfire over to Scribner. DeRespe takes a hit from Scribner as he falls down. Urag looking for Duhame. Off a UCF player skate. Hill sends it down. No icing indicated by the linesman. And the other linesman calls it an icing. And so there will be a face-off for USF in the offensive zone draw. Cavallero on the draw against Jacob Grisati. Hill. Misfire over to Scribner. Cooper. Over to Fleer. Over to Cavallero. Shot high over the net. Was looking for top right over the goalie's glove on that one. Flanagan now. He's looking for Hill. Chance in front for USF. It's loose. No, it's covered now.
That was too close for comfort for the Knights. Next time they will not get as lucky.
Kevin Flanagan's like, woof. Got a break there.
That puck was scrambling. I thought it was getting kicked around like a bunch of soccer players down there and almost went in the net. Thankfully for UCF, though, it did not, which could have been a big turn in momentum.
I think he was trying to go D to D and he just messed up. Cavallaro wins the puck back a little bit too far, so USF will reset. Ott over to Cooper. Pass a little bit too far for Ott. Off the skates of Fleer. And back to Ott. Cavallaro making some moves in his own zone right now. Cooper was looking for Urag. Was deflected away by Shimoni for a little bit. Cooper over to Fleer. Takes a hit from Joe Dre. Urag skating it up now on the right side. Glove down by Drake Crawford for a whistle.
And a line change for both teams coming up now.
Yeah. I think USF's going with the third line right now, it looks like. Stowe, Kalia, and McKeev. Renner trying to clear it out in a board battle with the smallest guy in USF, Aaron Kalia. McKeev misses a hit on Seiler. Quick pass over to Colin Jackson. Jackson shot, blocker save. Rebound loose in front. DeRiso falls down. Chance for Fuller. And a save there by Lennox. As USF is not happy, Fuller gave an extra slash there to Zachary Lennox. Jackson looking for Torquedo. Foot race, Kalia trying to get there. Takes down Torquedo. McKeev will have to pick up the pace. Danny McKeev, and he puts it wide. What a golden chance there for USF to take the lead. Owen Welch dumps it in. Still trying to get there first on the forecheck. Renner chips it up for Jackson. Looking for Seiler. Intercepted by Danny McKeev as he gets stick lifted by Fuller. Rosello trying to poke it back in the zone. Fuller picks it up on the right side and just elects for a shot on net. Owen Welch taking some time behind the net. Joe Dre dumps it in. Rogers gets there first before Rosello. Grazzotti trying to get there in a board battle. I can't tell who's in that board battle. Webster trying to find Dylan Holtberg as he makes a move and picks it up, but that's offside. Maybe if he didn't go for the in-between the legs move there, he would have got it onside. Hopkins was trying to look for Scribner off the boards. Dre picks it up now. Over to Carson Mueller. Over to Scribner as he gets poked off the puck. Dre picks it up. On the left side, Joe Dre. Shot wide of the net. Dre trying to center it in front for Mueller. Holberg picks it up. Over to Rosello. Gets it over to Grant Webster. One-on-one against Joe Dre. Shot over the net. Holberg gets pinned to the boards by Mueller. Webster picks it up. Looking for a D-man to jump in. Glove down by Joe Dre. Shot in on net. Easy little, it's like a baseball save there for Zachary Lennox. Didn't even have to drop down for it.
Almost as if it was a perfect pitch right to his glove.
Grant Dietz having some words with Jacob Fuller. I think he's trying to get free tickets to go Disney World.
And no penalties yet, considering that we are a little under halfway through the first period. But we'll see if that changes.
Dietz lays a hit there on Flanagan. Seiler in the slot. Glove down by Lennox as it kind of hit him in his chest. Almost halfway through this first period. Score of 1-1. Goals by Jacob Fuller for UCF and Adam Offenbach for USF. Clean win for Seiler off the draw. Quick shot by Jackson. Smothered up by Lennox for another whistle. Flanagan picks it up. Dumps it in. Flanagan will pick it up again. He'll send it in deep. A lot of dumping and chasing by UCF. They're not really willing to skate the puck up the ice unless they have like an odd man rush or space and time. Offenbach goes cross ice for Grant Dietz. Makes a move around Seiler. Dietz trying to split the D right now. Grant Dietz, are you kidding me? He does it again. How many times have we seen this year? I don't even know what to say anymore. He does it all the time. He's just that guy. I'm not even impressed anymore. I've seen that like 1,000 times.
Grant Dietz, how do you do? Once again, this kid proves just why he's so good at the game of hockey as USF takes a 2-1 lead, just under 9:40 to go in the first
former
period.
Danbury hat tricks and all player, Grant Dietz, putting the work in right now.
I feel like I'm watching Mark Messier all over again.
Cooper over to Dietz, who just had that goal. Tyler Vaught loses the puck. Owen Welch over to Grant Dietz. Goes for the shot. Can't get it. Vaught tries to get it out of the zone, but sends it right into his own bench. I hope friendly fire was off that time.
It's just, what can you say about Grant Dietz? Every time that kid touches the puck, goal or not, he always impresses us.
Hopkins gets pinned to the boards by the defenseman, Jonathan Cooper. I think he wants a goal, too. Rogers behind the back of Pennell. Welch gets poked off the puck by Pennell. Cooper trying to get it out. Rogers intercepts it, looking for Pennell. Great stick there by Cavallero as he'll lead the attack. Trying to make a dangle around Hopkins as he reverse hits Hopkins. Cavallero.
Now it's going to get chippy. What a move by Cavallero.
That's an absolutely insane reverse hit there as Nick DeRiso's shot was a little bit too high. Cavallero goes for another hit on Seiler this time. Tempo picking up as Fleer sends Renner into the boards there. Puck out in front right now as Urag loses it. As Cook went for a hit there on Mueller and missed it. Scribner trying to intercept the puck on the right side as he gets taken down there by Nick DeRiso. And Cavallero has the puck back again on the left side. Pull in, drag shot. Glove down by Crawford. Still loose though. Fleer looking for Cook as now he gets it on the second attempt. Cook looking for Urag for Cavallero. Did not get there. Great look though there by USF right now as they are not afraid right now to make the extra pass right now. What a great shift there for USF.
Would have been a fitting end for that series if Cavallero would have got that goal. But he's making moves right now, and I can tell the chippiness has been picking up. This isn't any ordinary rivalry. This is the war on I-4.
Tie up on the face of us. Colin Jackson gets leveled by Enzo Teresme. Oh my goodness.
The chippiness has picked up tenfold.
Fuller and Holtberg go in the belt boards. Mikheyev over to Stowe. Gets it out. Dustin Holtberg, the defenseman, jumping up in the play. Over to Aaron Kola, the captain. Looking back for Holtberg. Couldn't get there. Hill trying to clear it out. Intercepted by Tyler Stowe. Stowe walking in, shot. Blocked in front, and it gets out the zone. Teresme picks it up over to Mikheyev, who just dumps it in. Kola gets there on the forecheck for USF. And out the zone. Holtberg over to Aaron Collier, who's trying to just get it in the zone. Hill will pick it up. Stowe holds it in on the blue line. Great play there by Stowe. But it looks like USF is tired and they'll go for a change. As Hill will lead the attack on the left side for UCF. Manger over to Dustin Holtberg, over to Grant Webster. Gets around Pannell. Great move there by Webster. Shot. Glove down by Crawford. Still loose. Pannell picks it up as he gets manhandled there by Colby Mang. The Mang Bang Show.
Another lucky break for UCF.
Cooper across over to Colby Mang. To Nolan Ott. Skating it through on the right side. Trying to get around Renner. Looking for Webster as he picks it up now. Cooper. My bad. Shot there by Cooper was blocked in front. Nolan Ott. Over to Webster. Was looking for Mang. Webster picks it back up. Trying to go for Rosello. Dumped in by Mueller. Cross over to Grant Deach. Trying to split the D again. Gets double teamed this time. As he dropped Kevin Flanagan behind the play. Seiler the other way. Slap shot over the net. Rogers trying to send it down low. Glove down by Fuller. Board battle. Skating in right now. Wraparound attack by Fuller. Denied by Lennox. Joe Dre at the point. Shot. And he scores. Joseph Dre ties the game up for UCF. My former teammate in high school hockey, Joseph Dre, gets it done. Or Joe Dre, as we called him.
What a play by Joseph Drake. And just like that, UCF has tied the game once again with just less than 5 minutes to go in the first period. It's been a pretty solid game so far. Showed some chippiness in the early minutes, and I feel like the teams are now leveling out.
It's a rivalry. I hope there would be some chippiness and grit. I hope there would be. It's a hockey game, not a volleyball game.
Fair point.
Duhame over to Owen Welch, the juice man. Looking for Grant Dietz, a little bit too far. That'll be called an icing. Grisardi on the draw against Duhame. Grisardi wins it. Runner. Fans on the shot. Over to Fuller. Sends it in on net. Wide. Hopkins at the point. Him and Scribner in the boards right now. As a couple players are there. Picked up by Fuller out the battle. Grisardi getting pinned to the boards by Duhame. As Scribner takes a tumble. I think that was from his own player. As Fuller gives a cross-check right to Owen Welch. And that will be called. And this puck was shot after the whistle. As Robert Renner didn't realize a penalty had been called in the play. As he's having words with Adam Offenbach. But it looks like USF will be headed to the power play. The first power play of the game.
Surprised it took this long.
Fuller's trying to plead his case right now to the linesman. But it's a roughing call indicated by the referee. USF going with 4 forwards and a defenseman, and the defenseman is lined up to play forward as he is in front of the net, and that's going to be another call, it looks like, on Renner as he shoved down Tyler Stowe, and that's going to be a high sticking call, and USF is going to a 5-on-3 power play for 1 minute and 53 seconds.
This is not what UCF needed. It's bad enough they already put him on the power play, and now it's going to be 5-on-3. UCF needs to fix their
A lot of space
stuff.
to move the puck right now. Got a couple guys on the ice for USF that are pretty good at one-timers. Mikheyev over to Stowe. They got Nolan out in front of the net. He scores! Tyler Stowe! And just like that, USF takes the lead.
That's what happens when you commit 2 penalties in less than 30 seconds. And now USF takes the lead 3-2 in an unbelievable, unorthodox sequence.
USF still on the power play. They got a 5-on-4 power play now for 1 minute and 53 seconds. Only took them 7 seconds to score in the 5-on-3. As they'll keep the same unit out there.
If they scored that quickly for the 5-on-3, how quickly do you think they'll score for the 5-on-4?
And pass there by Carson Mueller for a whistle. And the face-off will go in the offensive zone for USF. Flare on the draw against Seiler. Christopher Hill trying to make a break for it. Hill with some speed. Pad save by Zachary Lennox as he was up for the challenge. Seiler picks it up now. Pad save again by Lennox as Seiler lays a hit there on Mikheyev, but he jumps back up to his feet pretty quickly as he picks up the puck to lead up the power play attack with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
2 opportunities for a shorthanded goal, but Leineck was stonewall on that.
Nolan Ott passed a little bit too far for Owen Welch. As it looks like some of the USF players will go for a line change. Bryson Urak by himself, toe drag shot. Saved there by Crawford for a whistle.
The offense for USF has gotten much more aggressive.
1 minute and 4 seconds left on the 5-on-4 for USF as they chose to go now with Dietz, Duhame, Offenbach, Cavallero, and Owen Welch, the top unit. Clean draw there for Jacob Duhame. Cavallero over to Grant Dietz, who had the second goal of the game. Looking for Cavallero. Got it to him, just couldn't cradle the pass. Cavallero to Offenbach behind the net. Looking for Duhame in front as he gets stick lifted. And Scribner picks it up for UCF. Over to Hopkins, the defenseman jumping up in the play. Looking back for a Scribner off a USF player skate. And USF will go the other way. Potential 2-on-1. Cavallero misread the play there a little bit. And Grazzati trying to go the other way as Owen Welch was trying to get back. Chest save there for Lennox. A little bit of misplay there for Cavallero as USF would have had a great opportunity there. 26 seconds still left on the power play for USF. Grant Dietz picks it up. Skating through traffic again, in on goal. Gets stick lifted at the very end and couldn't get much on the shot. Cavallero over to Adam Offenbach, back to Cavallero. Owen Welch joins up a little bit, shot. Glove down there by Crawford as the power play expires.
Three opportunities, too, for UCF to get shorthanded goals, but all of them fell short.
Dre over to Jackson. DeRiso picks it up. Shot. Bounced in front of the net and wide. Fuller skies it high up. Trying to find Sheehan as he picks it up. Gets stick lifted by Aaron Colia. As Colia will pick it up in a foot race to get it there. Misfire over to Sheehan from Renner. Cooper as we approach 90 seconds left in the first period. Renner sends it in. Cooper over to Colia, who just sends it around the other way for Rosello. Pass attempt off the skate of Jackson as he picks it up. Jackson, backhand shot was blocked in front. Renner holds it in. Fuller sends a shot in on net, glove down by Lennox with 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Durespe sends it over for Urag with less than a minute remaining in the first period. Flanagan trying to clear it out, picked up by Cavallero. Quick shot in on net. Covered up smoothly there by Drake Crawford, not letting a rebound there as Zachary Fleer is right in front of the net. 51 seconds left now. High scoring first period, 5 goals.
That's the kind of eventful stuff you want to see in a hockey game.
Kind of reminds me of that game against UTampa when both teams were just going back and forth. It was an absolute barn burner.
That's what you call a shootout.
As I believe Hopkins just iced the puck there.
And this game could possibly turn into a shootout as well with the rate that we're going at, as we have USF with 3, UCF at 2, with just under a minute to go in the first period. We got something in the works here, folks.
Hopkins around his own net, puts on the brakes. Elects to skate it up as he's getting harassed a little bit from Cavallero. Dumps it in, trying to go in the forecheck. Misses a hit from Tyler Cook. Urag behind the back of Cavallero. Seiler gets it over to Tyler Vaught, who falls down. Durespe off Cavallero's stick. Saucer pass across for Tyler Vaught as he was just dumping in. As we are coming to an end of this first period. High scoring first period with 5 goals right now. And that will do it, and we will be back shortly for the second period.
Your score, USF 3, UCF 2. And we are back with the beginning of the second period. Your score right now, 3-2 USF.
Not without a long little run around the whole rink. Woo!
Feeling like we're running cross country.
I thought I was playing for a second. Put me in, coach. Renner sends it down low. Off and back. Looking back for Grant Dietz. Hits Renner. And that will be an icing there. Grant Dietz trying to make some moves, as he always does. Over to Tyler Cook. Down low is looking for Duhame. Offenbach goes on the boards with Renner. Chance for Scribner trying to beat Cook to the puck, but he gives up. Cook, as Duhame gets leveled. And it looks like that will be a call. And USF will head to the power play. That is Renner's second penalty of the game. Hit Tyler Stone the helmet on that play on that one. McKeown shot. Loose in front, Fleer, and he scores! Zachary Fleer taps it in on the back end, and USF with a 2-goal lead now.
First power play, they score right away. Second power play, they score right away. And your score, USF 4, UCF 2. What a strong start for the Bulls at the beginning of the second period. You know, at this rate, Vashish, you might be right. We could be seeing a shootout.
Scribner and Urag having some fun in the draw.
The beauty of a rivalry game.
Gray over to Christopher Hill. Off the boards, looking for Scribner. Holberg picks it up. Over to Flair, who just had the goal. Urag trying to beat the icing. And it still gets called an icing. Cavallero trying to push himself through Sheehan on the draw. Flair picks it up. Cross looking for Cavallero. A little bit too far. Center attempt in front. Picked off and smothered up there by Drake Crawford. On Urag's chance. Tie up on the draw between Urag and Sheehan. Cavallero spinning away. Mario Cavallero. Blocker save there by Crawford. Cooper sends it back down low. Cavallero picks it up. Behind the net, Fleer. Looking for Urag in front. And there's another goal. Bryson Urag. And it's a 5-2 lead for USF.
Is that Cavallero?
That's from Fleer and Cavallero, the assist. And USF is rolling right now.
2 goals in just over 2 minutes. USF is cooking something.
Owen Welch off Tyler Cook, sticking in the zone. Hopkins with Kalia giving chase. Stowe lays a hit there. Pennell. Over to Seiler. Bumped off by McKeev. Over to Kalia. Behind the net. Poked off by Seiler. Over to Stowe. As he gets pinned up, McKeev lays a hit over there. Seiler trying to go around Welch. Cooper. Can't get it out. Held in by Hopkins. Stowe sends it around the boards. Over to Aaron Kalia, who just goes for a dump in. Tyler Vaught gets it out the zone. A lot of hitting going on this shift. Every player is looking to take a body on this shift. Hopkins, quick pass over to Kevin Flanagan on the left side. Flanagan, shot over the net. McKeev picks it up. Trying to go the other way. Slap shot to Tyler Stowe. Blocker saved by Crawford. Or should I say a one-timer more like. McKeown trying to find Holtberg. Sticked away by Christopher Hill. As he goes over to Kevin Flanagan. Stretch pass for Tyler Vaught. A little bit too far. Josh Shimoni trying to get there to beat the icing, but he can't. The freshman from Pembroke Pines, Florida, Josh Shimoni. Looks like they're playing EDM music. I know Josh is a very big fan of EDM music. One of his favorite EDM stars is Matroda and Cloney. If I'm correct, I think he actually met Matroda one time. Puck being pinned up to the boards right now by a couple players. Kevin Rosello picks it up. Tried a little pull and drag shot there. Hit a stick and a little pop save there for Drake Crawford. Doriso, shot blocked there by Fuller. Seiler, picked off by Rosello, over to Doriso. Shot, glove down by Dre as he tries to get it out of harm's way. Behind the back of Scribner and dumped in by Nick Doriso. Looks like that was an icing call. Yes, it was. Cook picks it off the draw. Gains the zone on the left side. Sharp angle shot there. Saved by Crawford. Picked up by Dre. Looking the other way. All across the other side of the rink for Matthew Scribner. Looked like a Hail Mary pass, if I'm being honest. Rosello gets it from Holberg. Makes a nice move around Seiler. Colby Mang on the right side. The Mang Bang show. Drops it off. Was looking for Cook. Taken away by UCF. Thomas Seiler the other way. Trying a little backhand toe drag around Doriso. Colby Mang, dangerous pass in front of the net. Nick Doriso. Pinned to the boards by Nick Sheehan. Rosello. Takes a hit from Hopkins, his former teammate in travel hockey for the Clearwater Ice Storm. Won a state championship, if I'm correct, U18 AA. Rosello absolutely buries his ex-teammate Rat Hopkins in the boards there. as the Mang Bang buries somebody in the corner. Tyler Cook, pinned to the boards by Wyatt Rogers. Robert Renner at the point. Shot wide of the net as it pops up high. Hopkins picks it up. Tyler Cook takes a hit from Red Hopkins, as both Hopkins and Rosello have just been throwing their body this whole shift. Cook trying to get it out the zone, and we have a whistle. Very physical shift out there.
Probably the most physical shift we've had in the game thus far. And although the aggression is picked up, the improvement is only picked up for USF. UCF has got to figure something out.
Puck picked up by Adam Offenbach over to Grant Dietz. Let's see what we can do this time. Trying to go around Flanagan. Grant Dietz, and he roofs it! What can I say? I don't even know what to say. You got anything to say, Cameron?
What? I'm at a loss for words. It's Grant Dietz. What do you expect? Grant Dietz can do this. Grant Dietz can do that. Grant Dietz just did that. And because he did that, USF takes a 6-2 lead. Unbelievable, Grant Dietz. What can you not do? I mean, this kid, he's special. This kid is special, to say the least. And I really don't know what to say other than that. Grant Dietz is just special.
And UCF will go for a change of goaltenders as Drake Crawford gets pulled after allowing 6 goals. And in comes number 35, Andrew Cass, who played last night in UCF's 6-3 loss against USF when Grant Dietz had 3 goals. I believe Cavallero had 2. And I think it was Adam Offenbach with the 6th. Don't correct me on that one. Dietz picks it up again. Around Seiler, and it gets taken down that time by Scribner. Fuller dumps it in. Actually shot on net, gloved down by Lennox for a whistle.
And just going back to that previous goal by Dietz, he just does it as if it's just clockwork. He's smooth. He's just too smooth with his style.
He comes down the right side, knows he's got time, goes around the defender, Kevin Flanagan, and then comes in on goal and just goes straight up to roof it. As Grant Dietz picks it back up. Passes it over, saucer to Jake Duhame. Trying to get around Joe Dre. Renner takes a hit from Dietz. Duhame trying to center it. Gets knocked off the puck. Scribner over to Seiler. Seiler looking back for Scribner as he fell down the play. Not even halfway through this game, and USF's got 6 goals. What are they going for, 10 this game? Adam Offenbach over to Dustin Holberg, the defenseman jumping up in the play. Glove save there for Andrew Cass. Some Irish music playing right now. I think it's the boys are shipping up to Boston, if I'm correct, right?
You are correct.
Yeah.
I remember this because there was a monster truck named after a pirate called Captain's Curse, and this was Captain's Curse's theme song. For all you Monster Jam fans out there, I know you know what I'm talking about.
Giving the people wisdom. Colin Jackson picks it up from the failed center attempt from Cavallero. Flanagan was looking for Mueller. Picked up by Cooper, quickly over to Nolan Ott. Ott looking for Cavallero. Off his backhand. And that will be an icing.
They really did have a nice selection of music for this game.
And they'll redo the draw again. Rosati on the draw against Fleer, the both number 24s. Jackson picks it up, looking for a sharp angle snipe. Missed it completely. Hopkins takes a hit from Cavallero as he's been getting bantered all game. Red Hopkins taking hit after hit and also laying hit after hit as Cooper gets double teamed on that hit over there. Cavallero making some moves. Backhand shot. Saved there by Cass. Looked like he was looking for a little Bedard or Matthews, whatever you want to call it, a little toe drag pull shot. Instead, it went for a backhand shot. Kind of froze the defender in place. Clean win for Stowe. DeRiso. Shot blocked by Josh Shimoni. Josh Shimoni trying to get there, loses it. Picked up by Danny Mikiev. The senior, from the grad student, my bad, from Russia. Vaught takes a hit from DeRiso as he gives chase.
Last time out against Tampa, we saw McKeeve take a violent hit. We're glad to see he's back on the ice, though.
Danny McKeith, saucer pass, was looking for Aaron Cola. Intercepted by Renner as he gives it away, and McKeith will lead the attack. Trying to go past Renner as he stands him up. And it looks like that will be a penalty on Tyler Stowe as he absolutely took the helmet off Josh Shimoni.
Had a little bit of extracurricular on that sideline, don't you say?
Yeah, his helmet's off. He might need some repairs with that one. And UCF now will have their first power play of the game. Tie up on the draw. Joe Dre, who had the second goal for UCF. My bad. It was Jacob Fuller with the first goal for UCF. Rosello gives chase on the penalty kill, harassing Christopher Hill, number 5. Hill goes over to Thomas Seiler. Jacob Fuller now. Grazzotti. To Dre. To Hill. Shot. Chest saved by Lennox.
There's something different about Zachary Leineck today. He just seems more locked in than I've ever seen before.
Dre at the point. Over to Hill. Looking for Seiler. Seiler still with the puck. Slap shot by Hill. And a glove save by Zachary Lennox. Flashing the leather. Show off.
Like I said before, he just seems more locked in as he makes a great glove save. As UCF has a little bit over a minute left in their power play. We'll see what else they can do.
Hill to Dre. Over to Seiler. Shot in the skates of Nick DeRiso. Grazzotti over to Fuller behind the net. Looking back for Grazzotti. Seiler takes a slap shot instead. Loose in front. Hill trying to get it as he picks it up. Over to Dre at the point once again. Shot. Got through and went wide of the net as Fuller gets taken down by DeRespe. And that will be a penalty on USF. So now UCF gets their 5-on-3 chance. They'll have 52 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time.
Oh, how the turntables.
Indeed, the tables do turn.
The question is, can UCF capitalize? We saw USF capitalize with their man advantage. So far, UCF has not, but now with the 5-on-3, could they?
Yeah, if they want to have any chance of getting back in this game, they must convert on at least one of these power plays. They don't got to score both of them, but they just got to get one.
This is a must-score situation for the Knights.
Renner over to Dre as they set up quickly. Shot. Stick saved by Lennox, and it hits the USA flag and out of play as it looks like some little kid in a blue hoodie gets a souvenir. He gets a game puck. Cook clears it out, and Dre can't hold it in the blue line. Renner had 2 goals last night in the loss for UCF. Had 2 of the 3. Looking for Rogers in front. Loose in front. Hopkins picked it up. Danger's not done yet. Goes for Dre. Fakes the one-timer. Over to Renner. Shot. Save there by Lennox. Goes back up to the point for Dre. Trying to find back down for Renner. Across looking for Hopkins that time. As the first power play for USF will expire, it will now be a 5-on-4 as that shot from Dre is wide of the net and Tyler Stowe is out the box. Dre takes a huge hit from Aaron Qualia, and he might be hurt. And now we got a penalty ball in the play. I don't know who's it on. Stowe and Renner fell down, and we'll see who the penalty is on. As Joseph Dre is in some pain right now on the Knights bench as he took a huge hit from the smallest player on the team, Aaron Qualia.
Little man with a big hit.
Looks like someone just got thrown out the game. Looks like Hopkins is trying to plead his case to the referee.
And he's being held by the ref right now. There have been some words exchanged, and it looks like he might be out. He's pointing to him.
Or is he just getting another penalty? I don't know.
It was only a matter of time.
The linesman's telling him to get in the box right now.
But this is a little beyond chippy. This is hate.
Tyler Cook's in the box for USF.
As now the refs are discussing what exactly to call here. As you can see, some people in the crowd kind of getting into it, almost motioning for him to get out.
Someone's getting ordered into the box right now. Renner's in the box. Hopkins is in the box. And then Cook, Dietz, and Deresme. But I believe, well, Deresme already had the penalty before.
Five total players in the penalty box. I got nothing else to say. I got nothing else to say.
As the boys are getting a flick right now in the box, Tyler Cook, Deresme, and Dietz. It's the penalty box flicks, I think it's called. You would have to ask one of the media girls for that one. But no, it's a party in the penalty boxes. I'm surprised nobody's yelling words right now at each other.
We've got everybody here. Officiators, players, everyone. Just come on down to the penalty box.
Even the coaches are right next to the end of the benches right now. They want to know what's going on. Joe Dre looks like he's good on the bench. I hope he just got the wind knocked out of him. But he's moving his legs on the bench, and he looks like he'll be good to go to continue for the rest of the game, hopefully.
Looks like the refs have come to an adjudication.
I can't see what he's pointing right now. I think he was saying, what was that, 4-on-4 or 5-on? Looks like might be 4-on-4. What is it?
Well, it looks like that UCF still has 49 seconds left on their power play, but because USF looks like they have a power play as well, it's going to be 4-on-4 for the next 49 seconds, and then USF will get a minute and 11 seconds on a full power play.
So what would have been like two? I don't even know what the penalties would have been. 2 coincidentals plus maybe you give an extra to Hopkins or Renner. I don't know. Offenbach picks it up. 4-on-4 hockey. Cavallero, a lot of room out in the ice right now. Got to use it. Off and back. Slap shot there by Cavallero. Easy save for Andrew Cass. Seiler looking for Christopher Hill. Taken away by Mario Cavallero. Puts on the brakes. Jonathan Cooper picks it up. Pass over to Jake Duhame as he took a hit from Seiler. Saw the hit coming, so was able to prepare for it. Jackson retreats. As in less than 10 seconds, Enzo DeRespe will get out the box. And DeRespe is out the box. And USF has a power play now for just about a minute. Cavallero picks it up. Trying to make too many moves and falls down. Slap shot by DeRespe. Looks like he was going for a field goal and he missed that one. Duhame takes a hit from Joseph Drays. He gives a shove in the back. No call by the referee. Jackson skates it up. Urag makes a dangle around Jackson. Urag shot. Stick save there by Andrew Cass. Torquedo trying to clear it out. Held in by Jonathan Cooper. Leaves it over for Cavallero as he's got room to skate with. Shot. Blocker save there by Cass. Behind the net. Skates out in front. Pad save by Cass. Cavallero again. Third time a charm. Decides to pass it a little bit too far for Enzo DeRespe. And USF will reset as their power play is about to come to an end. Dre sends it the other way. Holtberg over to McKeev. Back to Holtberg. Back to McKeev. Urag was looking for McKeev. Dre, quick pass over to Scribner on the left side. Puts on the brakes. Trying to get around Holtberg. Looking for a center attempt in front. Picked off by USF. As McKeev will skate it the other way. On the left side, trying to get around Renner. Takes it around the net. Stowe. Looking for McKeev. Pannell will skate it up. Was looking over for Scribner. Rosati over to Hill. Shot. Deflected, and he still made the save. Great save there by Zachary Lennox.
He's been on fire tonight with his saves. It's like, in my aforementioned statement, he's just different tonight. I just see something different in Zachary Lennox that I have not seen in a little bit. But you love to see it.
Hill, shot, pad save by Lennox, pops up in the air. Pannell shot there, chest save by Lennox. Sheehan trying to go through in front, picked off by Holtberg as he was looking for Grant Webster, intercepted by Christopher Hill. As the fourth line's out there for USF right now. Noah not skating it up. Trying to center it for Holtberg in front. Mang with a chance. Webster looking for one. As it's under Robert Renner and it squirts out now. Holtberg lays a hit.
The puck almost looked like it flew up in there.
Rogers dumps it in. Holtberg around his own net as he falls down. Torquedo with a shot wide of the net. Webster goes across ice for Colby Mang. Mang trying to dangle through Torquedo. The centering attempt looking for Holtberg, picked off by Shimoni. Still in the zone though, Torquedo. Shimoni tries to clear it up and he gets it over to Seiler. He's got Vaught with him, trying to use his momentum. Seiler looking for a shot, blocked in front. Picks it back up though. In front, picked off by Holtberg and sent the other way for Joe Dre as he will dump it in. Blocking away to the corner by Lennox. As UCF didn't realize they were offside and they had to touch up. Stretch pass over to Grant Webster as he gains the zone on the left side. Shot, glove save there for Cass as Fleer went into the net. 4 minutes and 18 seconds left in the second period. Dre tries to clear it and ends up in the stands. And we'll have a redo on the faceoff. Scribner trying to get it out. DeRiso sends it down low. Urag picks it up. Over to Fleer. Urag now. Saved by Cass. Another chance for Cavallero.
Almost looked like he was going to kick it into the goal with a skate. I didn't see any stick action there. It looked like he was kicking it around like a soccer ball.
Big hit from Urag on Torquedo in the boards. Lennox leaves it over for Owen Welch, or should I say Welch just took the puck from Lennox, as I don't think he was really trying to cover the puck for a whistle. Fleer trying to go the other way, gets poked off by Hill. Sheehan over to Fuller. Shot, blocker save again by Lennox. Behind the net, Cavallero and Sheehan. Fuller picks it up. Cavallero intercepts the puck. Hill at the point, holds it in. Shot, blocked by Fleer. Urag trying to go to a foot race, or should I say Fleer. Renner gets it out. Cavallero just waiting to dump it in, and he does. And USF touches up. Renner, stretch pass, looking for Scribner, intercepted by Durespe. Skates it up on the zone. Shot, glove save there by Andrew Cass.
I believe this is Animals by Martin Garrix.
I think it is.
This brings back a memory. Like I said, a good song selection for tonight. And the songs aren't the only thing good happening tonight. We've got a good game right now. But being down 4 goals, UCF has to pick their stuff up if they want a chance at winning this game.
Confusion on the draw. Between the linesman and the referee. As Cook is in the box still. Kulia. Shot wide of the net. Mikheyev up to the point for Durespe. Back to Mikheyev. Over to Stowe. Slap shot. Wide. Almost had him. I feel like he had Andrew beat. Mikheyev got room in front. Blocker save there. Mueller over to Sheehan. Sheehan, slap shot, easy blocker save for Lennox. Cooper trying to get it out of harm's way, picked up by Jackson. Jackson shot, and he scores. Colin Jackson, the freshman from Lando Lakes, Florida.
That's number 3 for UCF. And just like yesterday, this was the same exact score, final score, of yesterday's game in Orlando. We now have 6-3. USF still with the lead. And despite this being the final score of yesterday's game, with just a little over 2 minutes left in the second period and the whole third period left, UCF still has plenty of time to make a run for the lead. But we'll just have to see what happens.
Dietz picks it up off the draw. Gets it up by Hopkins as Dietz and Hopkins go at it. Hopkins asking for a stick back. Chances the other way. Screaming match right now. I know Grant Dietz wants that puck right now. As him and Hopkins are just going at it. This is a war, and I think Dietz just got his penalty. But to be fair, I don't blame him. That was a war between him and Hopkins. That's 2 grown men going at it.
This isn't just the war. It's a war in the war on I-4. 2 wars at once, what do you say? Because I know Dietz wanted all the smoke.
It's not a USF game without Grant Dietz getting a penalty, is it now? Did he just say a 2 and a 10, or did he just say a 2? I can't tell.
And the crowd is not loving it.
They don't like the star players in the box.
Depend on it. But I can see over on the UCF bench that the Knights are loving it. The crowd hates it, but the Knights love it.
Trying to explain to the referee how Grant Dietz got cross-checked behind the play by Hopkins, as that's what started this whole play. Dietz tried to go through Hopkins, and Hopkins stood him up. They had some words, and Hopkins cross-checked him behind the play.
And now we have a 2-minute power play for the Knights.
Yeah,
Maybe
Dietz was not going to let that slide, all due respect. Slap shot there by Renner, blocked in front by Duhayman, up and hits the stanchion and back into play, but it will be a whistle. The crowd letting the ref know what he's doing tonight.
The crowd is being unmerciful with these officiators.
I'm surprised I'm not seeing a cone in the student section right now. Usually someone brings a cone and bangs it on the boards or something. Durespe runs over a UCF player as he loses his stick. Puck loose in front of the net. And Adam Alfenbach clears it out of harm's way. As it looks like Matthew Scribner's in some discomfort right now. It might be that left knee. Jacob Fuller leaves it over for Renner. Renner. Behind the net. Over to Joe Dre as the student section's getting into it right now. Over to Seiler, fans on the shot. Shot there. Wraparound attempt. Loose in front and covered. Puck is in, I think he called it no goal, then he called it a goal. Unbelievable.
What a play.
He waved off the goal, then he called it a goal. I don't know who scored that. I think it was number 21, Robert Renner.
That exact play is almost reminiscent of those 2 goals that both USF and Tampa scored on each other 2 weeks ago here.
And just like that, we got a hockey game, ladies and gentlemen.
Almost everybody on the ice was in front of Lionek's net. And now, because of that, UCF is only down 2 goals.
They're halfway there. They need to start singing some Bon Jovi in the locker room if they want to get back in this one. Cooper over to Urag. Offside. Less than a minute left in the period. Seiler takes it, hit from Nolan Ott. Cooper, my bad, I meant Flair. Fuller trying to go behind the net, harassed by Cooper. Was looking for Grisati on that play. Flair will pick it up, sends it across for Urag, but Cavallero will pick it up instead. Cavallero with some speed. A little bit too fast, lost his footing. Slap shot by Ott. Didn't get through. Cavallero holds it in the zone. Harassed by Hill. Rosati picks it up as he reverse hits Urag. Time run down there. That shot hits the dome. And that will do it for this second period. Very physical hockey game going on right now.
Physical indeed. It looked like it was all USF, but UCF is making a slight comeback. And with that being said, at the end of the second period, your score, USF 6, UCF 4. And we are back with more hockey.
Still on the draw. McKeev over to Stowe, one timer over the net. McKeev picks it up. Over to Owen Welch. Welch, shot, blocker save. Scribner looking for Fuller. Breakaway! Jacob Fuller! Save there by Zachary Lennox. Big save. As Fuller loses his stick, and there will be a penalty on the play. Don't know against who. Go.
Less than 30 seconds in, and we're already going to have a power play.
Owen Welch, the juice man, is in the box. And that will be a power play for UCF as they try to get back in this game. Joe Dre off Seiler's body, and he'll send it down low for Fuller. Fuller had the first goal of the game, trying to bank it in off Lennox's skate. Kalia trying to get it out, and he does. Christopher Hill skates it up. In on goal, Hill. Pad save there by Zachary Lennox.
What a play.
Joe Dre over to Thomas Seiler as he dumps it in. Hill gets there first, trying to center it in front for Fuller. It looks like he might have taken a slash as he's hurt right now. In some discomfort. Scribner looking for a centering and try in front. Off Lennox pad. Stowe gets it out. 1 minute killed so far on the penalty kill for USF. As they went for a change. Rogers over to Sheehan. Shot. Lennox trying to glove it down. And he does.
That hit Zachary Lennox right in the face, and he was still able to make that save. What a play.
47 seconds left on the penalty kill for USF. Rosello off the draw. No icing. Cass leaves it over for Hopkins. Over to Rogers. Rogers will skate it up on the left side. Doriso pokes it off him briefly. Scribner joins the battle now. Scribner, dangle around Holberg. Scribner, shot, hits the outside back of the net. Hopkins, cross to Renner. Time running out in the power play for UCF. Renner, shot. In traffic, Scribner, backhand shot. Saved by Lennox. Holberg. Over to Fleer. Potential 3-on-1 right now. Fleer with Offenbach and Rosello. Offenbach. Fans on the shot. Looked like a missed straight draw right there. Fleer lays a hit on Sheehan as he takes a slash. And I think that will be called. That should be a power play for USF.
Yeah, I believe it was it was number 21 for USF that got whacked in the back of his leg by a stick. And that's going to give USF the power play.
USF wins the draw. Owen Welch over to Grant Dietz, who's got 2 goals. Looking for back-to-back hat tricks. Will be the second time this year he's done that. He's got currently 4 hat tricks in the year. Cavallero now. Dietz trying to go back for Cavallero. Shot from Offenbach. Saved there by Cass. Off the pad. Lennox leaves it over for Owen Welch as USF will reset. Grant Dietz picks it up. Skating down the left side, going end-to-end again, trying to make another power move in on net. Poked off by Joe Dre. Dre trying to clear it out. Glove down by Mario Cavallero. Thought about a saucer pass, goes back down low for Duhame. Back to Cavallero. Shot, my bad, a pass, was looking for Grant Dietz. Welch over to Cavallero. Shot, blocker save, was looking for the top left corner on that one. Welch, back to Cavallero. Over to Jake Duhame in the bumper spot. Back to Owen Welch, slap shot. Saved and squirts out the other way. Cavallero picks it up. Rubbed into the boards by Hill. Jacob Duhame picks it up. Over to Owen Welch, the president of this club. Grant Dietz, shot. Loose, where is it? Covered up by a whistle by Andrew Cass. USF's got 34 seconds left on the power play. 6-4 hockey game right now. Clean win on the draw by Zachary Fleer. Danny McKeev. Urak skating in. Shot blocked by Hopkins. Scribner trying to get around McKeev. McKeev wins the foot race. Danny McKeev loses it briefly but regains it back on the left side. Gets dropped by Hopkins. Hopkins trying to drop McKeev again. Urak picks it up. Loses it over to Fleer. Fleer was looking for Nolan Ott. And that will do it as Nicholas Sheehan is out the box and enters Jacob Fuller on the ice. And we're at even strength now. Stowe rims around the boards for McKeev. Went past him. And that will be an icing.
It's hard to hear you, bro. It really is. I know. We are back at even since USF power play has been killed off.
Hopkins, my bad. Trying to center it in front. Takes it behind the net. Rhett Hopkins. Pass for Tyler Vaught. Couldn't handle it and out the zone as UCF will reset. Renner over to Josh Shimoni to Tyler Vaught. Good to see Josh Shimoni back on the ice after not being out there for half the game with a broken helmet. Or my bad, I think it was a broken cage. Skated up by Nolan Ott, the defenseman. Backhand pad save there by Andrew Cass. McKeev gets there. Looking for a center to Urag. Poked away. Grazzotti over to Josh Shimoni. Gains the zone. We got a penalty behind the play. Looks like it will be against UCF as Danny McKeev. I don't know if he got slashed from behind. A slashing call. It goes against Rhett Hopkins. Face off looks like, will it be at center ice? Will be in the neutral zone.
And now the Knights are back on the power play.
You mean USF?
Yes.
The Ice Bulls are back on the power play. Cooper.
Actually, it looks like a 4-on-4. Excuse me.
4-on-4, yeah. McKeev got a penalty as well, my bad. And they are offside. No wonder there was so much more open eyes.
So yes, we've got 2 minutes, well, 1:50 now for a 4-on-4.
Neutral zone draw right now. Duhame in the draw against Seiler. Tie up on the drop. Cooper trying to pick it up as he drops Sheehan. No call on the play. Grant Dietz, he's got plenty of room now with one less player on the ice. Shot over the net. Cooper can't hold it in the zone. Goes to his D partner, Owen Welch. Back to Cooper. Goes to Stowe, takes a shove from Renner. Gets it over to Welch. Welch leaves it over for Grant Dietz with some space. Walking in. Right to Owen Welch for the tip-in. The juice man, Owen Welch.
And Welch hits it in and gives USF a 7-4 lead. We have been on a dry spell without any goals in this period, but Welch has officially delivered, giving the USF their 7th goal of the game. And now UCF is in dire need of clawing back because now down 3 goals, they need
saved
something.
There by Lennox off Scribner's shot. Chance there for UCF. Covered up by Lennox. That was a great play there. Go back to that goal. Great play by Grant Dietz. He's got plenty of time. He could take the shot, but instead makes the easy pass over to Owen Welch for the easy tap in. Slowly but surely it went in the net. DeRiso over to Nolan Ott. Gets pinned up to the boards by Grisati. Cavallero. Making some moves and skates up with it. Mario Cavallero. Loose in front, covered up there by Cass. Scribner loses it to Cavallero. Cavallero tries to make a move on Hill. Hill, backhand shot, can't get there. Off and back, nifty footwork right there. Saucer pass all the way. Glove down by Mario Cavallero like a shortstop right there. As he gains the zone, can't dangle around Alex Torquedo. Renner. Over to Torquedo. Torquedo. I don't know if that was intended for Jackson or Pennell. Pennell picks it up. Jackson now. Shot. Deflected by DeRespe and up out of play. Cook picks it up. Chance there for Jackson, poked away. Renner has to retreat. Gives it over to Joe Dre. Back to Renner. As Grant Webster, number 8 for USF, is on the forecheck right now. As he picks it up. Webster was looking for Colby Meng. Picked off by Renner. Renner trying to clear it out. Cook. Off the stick of Shimoni and picked up by Webster. Webster gives it over to Dylan Holberg, trying to find it through his feet, but he can't. Colin Jackson now, backhand pass over to Pennell. He's quickly met there by Enzo DeRespe. Holberg over to Tyler Cook. DeRespe now. Drops it off for Grant Webster. Trying to get around Nicholas Sheehan. Oh, and a huge hit there by Enzo DeRespe, as we got Jackson and Webster behind the play. I didn't even see what was going on. They were having words, and I guess they must have said something.
Just a massive collision and just some violent actions going on right now.
So we got Jackson in the box. And then it looks like Hopkins might get a penalty for the spear. Well, I don't know yet. I'm trying to see. Was the spearing call on Jackson? Looks like Hopkins is getting the boot. He's done for the night. Hopkins is out the game now. It's a 5 and a 2-minute power play. So the 2's going to be on Jackson. The 5, I believe, is on Hopkins because Hopkins speared Manger.
This is not what UCF needed. A power play.
Catch a look right now. A friendly discussion
USF,
going on right
enough.
now between a couple of
now
rivalry
a
players.
5-minute power play and 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. This is not what they needed. Anything but. And without a doubt, this is going to hurt the Knights big time because if the Bulls capitalize off of this, it's going to be even more out of reach than it already is.
Bro, this has probably been the most meaningful moment of the game. Almost every player on the ice is having a conversation with the opposing player right before they're about to go to battle in this power play and penalty kill. And now it's time to do battle. 5-on-3 power play for USF in the driver's seat. Grant Dietz over to Cavallero. We know he's got a lethal shot. Will he use it? Gives it back over to Dietz. Cavallero slap shot over the net. Dietz can't keep it in as he'll have to skate. He's got a lot of room, so if he wants to go end-to-end, he can definitely do it. Gains the zone, gives it over to Duhaime instead. Looking for Adam Offenbach. Couldn't get enough wood in that shot. Welch, who had the previous goal. Grant Dietz thought about a slap shot. Give it back to Welch. Cavallero. Sniper. Missed the net. I don't know if he missed the net or if that was saved. Lennox out his net to play the puck. UCF getting some changes for their players. Cavallero around Scribner. Decides to wait up and let the cavalry arrive. Stows it in on net. Good tip in there by Jake Duhaime. Unfortunately sent it wide. Duhaime. Grant Dietz scores! Hat trick for Grant Dietz! Back-to-back games!
Grant Dietz. Grant Dietz. That's it. That's all you got to say. Grant Dietz with a hat trick. His second hat trick in a row and his 5th of the season. What can you say about this kid? He's special. And the Bulls take an 8-4 lead. It is absolute bonkers here in Wesley Chapel, Florida. What a game and what a play for Grant Dietz. This kid is special.
USF has got more than twice the goals UCF's got. Fleer wins the draw. And USF still with a power play, a 5-on-4 power play for more than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. McKeev around Scribner on the left side. Danny McKeev takes a shot and misses the net. Stowe holds it in at the point. Stowe over to Danny McKeev. McKeev. Go over to Stowe. Slap shot. Misses it again. Stowe's had a couple good looks this game, but he can't hit the net. McKeev thought about a slap shot. Went to Fleer. Fleer to Stowe. Stowe looking for Doristo. Tipping in front. Doristo trying to get off the back of the net. Fleer. Cash in a wobble. Stowe now. Off the crossbar. Loose in front. They can't get it in. Fleer now. Good pressure by USF. Looking for a 5-goal lead. McKeev Quickly over to Snow. Look for the tip in for Doriso again. Not this time. Makiev now, slap shot. Loose in front, Doriso again can't get it. Doriso over to Fleer. Over to Snow. Shot, save, rebound. Doriso trying to get it again. Snow pitches in. Tyler Snow, tip in, and he scores! Nick Doriso! Third time's a charm!
Just after the Grant Dietz hat trick, USF follows it up with a tip in. What is there to say? This is cinema, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute cinema. And now the Bulls have a 9-4 lead. I'm excited just watching it from up here. I can only imagine the elation and the happiness and the excitement that the Bulls sideline is feeling right now.
USF still has a 2-minute and 44-second power play because the penalty to Hopkins was a major, and that's being served right now by number 9, Jonathan Pennell.
Just unbelievable. That's all I've got to say. Just unbelievable.
Rosello looked for Kalia, pass behind the back of him. Holtberg tries to hold it and can't. Dustin Holtberg's got to retreat back with Mueller on the forecheck. Over to Cook. Over to Dustin Holtberg's older brother, Dylan Holtberg, as he tries to give a pass to his younger brother, but it was a little bit too far. Seiler, drop pass over to Renner. Slap shot all the way down. Tyler Cook. Gives it over to Dustin Holtberg around Seiler. Gives it over, trying to go back to Rosello as he holds it in. Rosello trying to get around Renner, and it gets out the zone.
And now the crowd is getting into it. The elation and excitement has poured over into the stands.
Dylan Holtberg skates it up.
Booth.
Rosello joins in the board battle. Cook now in a foot race. Renner picks it up. Robert Renner tried to go up high, missed it. Holtberg picks it up, approaching the 1 minute remaining mark on the 5-minute major. Dylan Holtberg skating through some traffic. Dylan Holtberg shot, pad saved by Andrew Cass. And a huge hit in the corner right there as Holtberg leveled Sheehan. Ott picks it up. Scribner picks it up now. Trying to find Rogers. Taken away by Mario Cavallero with speed on the right side. Shot blocker save. Behind the net, Webster quickly to Cavallero. With time and space, shot, missed it. Duresme. Getting harassed by Wyatt Rogers, sends it down low for Grant Webster. And it's cleared out. As the penalty against UCF will expire, and we will be back at even strength. Cavallero skating up right now. Trying to go in on goal, Mario Cavallero, and he scores! A huge celebration right there.
Mario Cavallero has just given USF their 10th goal of the game. What is going on?
That's usually
10 goals? You never see this in baseball. You never see this in, honestly, other sports that involve.
I would call him the Italian sniper, but he didn't have to snipe anything. I think he took that one out of Grant Dietz's playbook.
I can't even formulate a proper sentence right now. 10 goals. What a play by Mario Cavallero, as USF is now winning by 6 goals with just over 6 minutes left in the game. Unbelievable. And you can hear the crowd
back up
just
on his
getting
feet.
into
Urag
it.
looking across. Renner picks it up, gains the blue line. Backhand shot, wide. Cooper behind his own net. Stretch pass was looking for Bryce Urag. Renner was looking for Seiler, hits Fleer instead. Fleer was looking back for Welch, but Welch moved as Welch now picks it up. Cooper, stretch pass over to Fleer. He's got Urag and Rosello. Drops it over to Urag. Shot. Misses the net. Rosello now. Over to Fleer. Looking for Urag. Didn't get there. Christopher Hill for UCF, number 5, trying to go the other way. Potential 2-on-1 with Colin Jackson to Jackson. Backhand shot. Stick save there by Zachary Lennox. And that will be an icing off Rosello. With 5 minutes and 4 seconds left in the third period. No. Owen Welch gets dropped by Tyler Vaughn. That's a penalty.
Yeah, as if UCF needed any more.
As looks like Vaughn and Rosello, they're going to go right now, baby. As Vaughn's going to have to be getting held back by the linesman. And that's going to be a penalty on Tyler Vaughn. And it looks like Tyler Vaught's out the game. Second player out the game for UCF. As the student section can't wait to run over to wish him goodbye. They love him. As they are getting hyped right now. That's what you call a hockey atmosphere. Grant Webster on the ice right now, getting cheered on by some of his friends. So is Colby Mang out on the ice. Webster picks it up, gets poked off the puck, breakaway for Christopher Hill. In on goal, Hill can't pull the trigger. Rosati picks it up. Stowe now. Cross ice pass, looking for Colby Mang, and he gets it. Colby Mang, shot. Covered up by Andrew Cass. So Renner falls down in front of the net. That's going to be a penalty on Grant Webster for a cross check. Webster gets the boot for the game. Doriso dumps it in. Cass out his net. Stowe Mishandles the puck. Getting harassed by Sheehan, but he's a big guy. Cutting in on net. Decides to take it behind. Stops up. Looking for someone to get in front of the net. Trying to find Mang as he has it. Backhand shot. Pad save. Tyler Cook picks it up as we are under 4 minutes left in this game. Colby Mang trying to go in the boards with Scribner. Carson Mueller on the right side. Gets a hit from from Tyler Cook. DeRiso. Over to Dylan Holberg. Back to DeRiso. Over to Tyler Cook. Back to DeRiso. Dylan Holberg now. Work with it. Renner. Looking for Scribner, but they weren't on the same page. Penalty expires for UCF. So USF is on a penalty kill right now. Renner was looking for Pennell, but it hit Jackson. Shimoni skates it up. Josh Shimoni. Trying to cut in on goal. DeRespe trying to clear and gets it out. Renner gains the zone. On the left side, Robert Renner dangling in. Couldn't finish in the end. Colin Jackson picks it off. The failed clearing attempt. And there's a blocker save by Lennox. Hill holds the line. Oh, he doesn't. And we got another penalty. Christopher Hill gets a penalty. Cooper picks it up. Leaves it over for Danny McKeev. Playing in his last ever home game at this rink. Puts on the brakes. Goes over to Jonathan Cooper, who can't hold it in. Cooper over to Danny McKeev. Trying to find Duhame. Adam Offenbach picks it up now. Offenbach between the legs. Fancy moves there. Saucer pass across for Jonathan Cooper. Leaves it for Danny McKeev. Shot. Save. Offenbach diving attempt. Can't hold it in. Nolan out now with it. Trying to skate through some traffic. Gets kind of lucky. Duhame. Falls down. No call on the play. Rogers will get there for UCF with under a minute left in the game. Scary play there as Offenbach was trying to get it to his defenseman, and it's covered up there by Zachary Lennox for a whistle. Slap shot there by Renner. High over the net. Colby Man gets it out. Foot race. Fleer trying to beat Torquedo to the puck, and he does. Fleer looking for Stowe. Stowe pickpockets Torquedo, and he takes a tumble. 30 seconds left in this game. Rogers. Renner trying to bang it in front. Flair leaves it over for Stowe. Back to Flair. Flair spins away. Over to Nick DeRiso. Blocker save. Less than 10 seconds left in this game. Welch, slap shot wide. And that will do it.
What a game. What a sequence. What a night for everybody.
What a season.
And your final score of the final game of the regular season for your Ice Bulls, 10-4 USF.
And that will do it for everyone that worked alongside us this season. Scotty Davis, Trevor Blasnick, we thank you for your services. And this is Vashish Manwansing and Cameron
Sharilla
signing off and wishing you guys a very good, happy rest of your Saturday.